Hi, this is Angel Jones. I love great conversations where life's journey is communicated not only through words, but tones and emotions. Explosive expressions that allow you to feel what they felt and learned. A fool learns only from his own mistake, while the wise learn from their own and from those others have made. Thanks for being here with us. Good day, Madelyn Victoria. How are you going on this wonderful, beautiful day?
Oh, very well. I'm about to start traveling again on the road here in Texas, so I'm excited.
Ooh, so tell me, which of your talents is responsible for us meeting?
My singing, I believe.
So where are you traveling to soon?
I'll be traveling to San Antonio
Ooh,
and San Antonio, Texas, and I do, have a day job there. I'm a waitress, but I also have a show up there on Friday, so
oh, exciting times, right?
yes.
Hmm. So tell me, what genre of music do you sing?
I sing country music.
There we go, there we go. All right, all right. So who did you learn the skill from? It's the singing of country music.
I've been singing since I was a very little girl. I started singing at 5 years old. My family on my mom's side are very musically inclined, and they loved. I'm talking about my uncles and my aunts and my cousins and my parents. They all loved all kinds of music, and country music was one of them that we used to play and sing, and I would hear us. And I'm talking about getting together, family get-togethers or family gatherings, parties. We'd always have a guitar or something around us, and we'd start singing together all night long. And that's just one thing that we do as a family and for bonding. And I took upon that myself as to make it a career. And they the influence of them, country music, they'd play all the old stuff, the traditional stuff like Johnny Cash or Hank Williams and George Jones, a lot of George Jones. And then also I grew up in the 90s, and I took upon that myself listening to 90s music, of country music. And it just, all went from there. It's been all around my life for a long time.
Wow. Why will you continue to repeat the skill, Madelyn?
It's just something that I love so much. When I was around 15, 16 years old, actually even before that, I started songwriting at 13. And I took upon the guitar. I started writing poems and all that at 13, and then the next year I got my guitar and started to put that together as songs put together. And then around 15 and 16 years old, I started taking more seriously. There was a talent search going on here in Texas for some agencies, which were acting agencies and modeling agencies and singing as well. And I got some training with them, and it just all kind of fell together. It just all every door kept opening in the right direction, and I just, saw it as, I'm going to take this seriously and pursue my passion.
Amazing. You go for it. Don't ever stop. I'm telling you.
I
Don't stop.
won't.
Yeah, I heard your voice. Your voice, I mean, you look like all right, so let me ask first. How old are you right now?
I am 26.
Wow, your voice sounds like a woman. Like not that you're not a woman, but like a very mature woman. And
Oh,
it's pretty interesting, yeah. Yeah, it's pretty
thank you.
interesting. You're welcome, you're welcome. So if someone wants to check out your music, what's the best place for them to go?
They could check out my website first and foremost. I have some links off of there, MadelynVictoriaMusic.com, to get some, people can go there and I can get some traffic on my website. That'd be great. But it is under construction on some pages, so people just have to go to the main page that you type in MadelynVictoriaMusic.com, and they could click all my social media links and also type my music and get my music off of iTunes, off of Amazon Music, iHeartRadio, and also anywhere online, Spotify if they want to stream. If they rather stream than download, that's cool too. So I'd appreciate it.
Wonderful. Share with me one other thing that you've done consistently over the past 3 years, please.
I've been playing shows with my band all over, all over Texas for about that amount of time, and it's been a long road, and I've been even longer than that. Just shows and live shows. It's 4-hour gigs. Just
Wow.
singing my heart out at all these different places, and just waiting for the right person at the right time, to come in and say, hey, what, let's boost it up. And I have had I want to say thank you to Michael Stover and MTS management for actually doing that and boosting my career a little bit more. And, we're working on a lot of things and working on my next single. My single was released last year or this year, and we're going into next year already, but it did really well for it's my single called He Only Loves Me on the Dance Floor. And now we're going to release a new one, and that's going to be even bigger and better to a lot more radio stations, a lot more outlets. And so we're working on that, and I'm excited. So I just want to say thank you to everyone for helping out with that.
Hey, you're welcome.
Thank you.
I love how you said that.
Yes.
So how does it make you feel? How does it make you feel when you do a forward gig and the after? How do you feel after?
Yeah, I before the gig, I'm excited and I'm a little bit of anxious. I don't get a lot of people ask if I get nervous anymore, but I've been doing this a long time. My first performance was when I was 5 years old, so the nerves maybe have been then, but I don't remember them. They go away after you've been doing this so long. But I still get anxious, I want to make sure everything's right and my band is on time, and we're all, and at the same time, having fun, but I still have to take care of all that and make sure all the sound is set up right. And my brother's my guitarist and my sound guy, and he helps me with so much. And so, I'm not necessarily worried, but I just, want to make sure everything's in line. And then, during the show, it's awesome. Whether it's one person in the crowd or 100 people or 1,000 people, I always, try to give it my best and try to give them my best. And, because it's still someone out there that I'll hopefully be gaining a fan. And it's after the show too, it's a good feeling, you get that done and you get I take care of my band members, I care so much about them, and I make sure that, they get their pay, they get, they get done with what they have to do. And it's just, it's work, but it's also fun. So it's awesome.
We're talking about fun. Let's have some more fun. And let me now invite you into my time machine that is surrounded with beautiful, warm, and blue Caribbean water. Madelyn, what is your earliest childhood memory?
Let's see. I've never, kind of like an embarrassing moment, you mean, or something?
No, just what is the earliest one that comes to recollection?
Okay. My earliest childhood memory, let's see. It was, man, if we want to talk about a personal, memory, I was about 3 years old and I was playing hide and seek with my grandfather. And that was one of the last times that I actually saw him, that's thinking about that, man, that's so great. I've been meaning, I've written a song for my grandparents and my grandfathers. It's called Man in a Cowboy Hat. And, just thinking about that and thinking about him. Though that's definitely my earliest childhood memory. I remember I was under the table, and of course now I knew he knew where I was, but at the time thinking, man, he doesn't know where I am, I'm hiding from him, and but he found me, and just thinking about that really brings back, it's a bittersweet, of course, now that he's not with us, but always a good memory in general.
Amazing. All right. So why do you think it's so clear, this memory in particular? Why did this pop out?
I don't, maybe because they mean so much to us, and, my grandparents and my grandfather, I just, that's, as far as I could think back, that's the one. And it just stuck with me, and I feel like, I need to write a lot of music because of that. It inspires me so much. And, I didn't get to know him as much as my other cousins did, or, whatnot. We were the youngest. Me and my brother are one of the youngest in our whole family, our cousins wise, and they all got to spend time with him, and I never did. So just thinking about that is my one of my earliest memories and one of my only memories of my grandfather.
Wow. And if we fast forward to when you were 12 years old, what was your favorite song?
My favorite song at 12? Oh my goodness. Let's see, what year was that? That was about 2000. I think that was 2002. And oh man, if I can think back, even if it's an older song, I've always loved the song "Somewhere Over the Rainbow." And I know it's not country, but it's a traditional, older song, and I love that song, especially at that age. I remember singing it a lot, and my mother helping me sing and teaching me, different songs, and that was one of them.
Are you willing to sing that for us?
Are you serious? Usually. I'm so sorry.
Oh, like he agrees. Yeah, they agree. Yeah, you should sing.
They're like, yeah, come on. No, I'm so sorry about that. But
It's okay.
seriously though.
Yeah. Let's go. Let's do it.
Okay, give me a moment so I can. I haven't warmed up. Mind that. Okay. Somewhere over the rainbow, skies are blue. Oh man, that's all I got. There's a little piece of that.
That's amazing.
Was that good?
Yeah, that's good, especially for morning voice, right? Like we dare not carry you to that next note, right?
Yes, I was like, hey, there it is.
That's amazing. Is there one of your songs that you'd like to sing though?
Let's see. And I don't have my guitar with me at the moment, but I could, do it a cappella.
Sure.
That song, have you heard it yet? That He Only Loves Me on the Dance Floor?
No, I heard the songs from your 2014 track.
Okay. I think this one may have been on there, but let's see. It's called He Only Loves Me on the Dance Floor. And, okay. It's Friday night, looking for a good time. It's been a long week and he's on my mind. I won't give in. Lord knows it's a sin, but this whiskey should do the trick. He only lets me on the dance floor. He must be crazy.
That's amazing. Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
Your voice sounds like, a 50-year-old woman that has been singing. That's amazing.
Thank you.
You're welcome. All right, my friend. We've arrived at our destination, but before we get off of this time machine, there's a small declaration form. So it's yes or no. Madelyn, have you chosen someone to pass on your skills to?
No, I have not. But, oh, man, I think in a few more years, once my career is boosting and getting up, because I have a lot of faith that I'm never going to give up in this. And then, I'll find the right person to do that. And I'm looking for them.
Are you married?
I am not married. I also am looking for that person.
Do you have children?
No, I do not.
Do you believe in God?
Yes.
Do you have an inner circle of friends?
Yes, I do.
Do you watch TV for more than 3 hours a day?
No.
How about 3 hours a week?
Probably so, yes. I catch up on Netflix.
What about screen time, the phone and or the computer? Is it more than 8 hours a day or less than 8 hours a day?
I'm going to say around 8 hours, I assume, just having my phone there, for work and booking and calling and whatnot. I use my phone a lot, yes.
All right. Madelyn, this was a great pleasure. I do hope you reach your victory. Before you leave, is there anything you'd like to share with our amazing audience? Oh,
I just want to say thank you for listening in. And hopefully, we connect on social media, everybody. And God bless you guys.
Wonderful. Madelyn Victoria, thank you for being on 12-Minute Convos with Angel Jones.
Thank you, Angel. I appreciate it.
Amazing audience. Before you leave, there's one person I'd like to introduce you to, Amanda Jones. She is my wife, and her passion is to educate, encourage, and empower.
Hi, I'm Amanda Jones, and I'm a registered nurse. Do you or someone you know have diabetes? According to the International Diabetes Federation, in 2015 worldwide, 415 million people were living with diabetes. Just as that figure is overwhelming, so too can the effects of diabetes be. So, to help simplify diabetes for both adult and child, I've used rhymes in my books, The ABCs of Diabetes for Children and Poems for Patients, A Focus on Diabetes. At its simplest, rhymes help us to remember. If you, a child or friend, want an easy, reader-friendly way to know about diabetes, then get a copy of these books. For more details, you can go to poemsbyaj.com. That's poemsbyaj.com.